He's been breaking for 10 years straight, so you know he's here to stay.
Salute, my friends.
The energy's a thriller, and the cards are always killer. Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
Oh yeah, there was a Trout base, wasn't there? Yeah, I did. I completely forgot about that. Mike Trout. All right, so I feel better about this product. The first 3 boxes were garbage. Well, I don't want to say garbage. They weren't good. They weren't as good as what I was hoping. But the last one with the Lewis Robert was amazing. So each case of these, this is a new case. Each case of these has had a Lewis Robert auto, at least one. So that's kind of cool. Austin Meadows, he's a Ray. Jorge Soler. All right, Brian Abreu for the Astros. Joe Palumbo. I don't know him. Now, this is supposed to be the big auto. Rojas. What do you guys think? Josh Rojas for Arizona. I don't know why, but that's the auto. It's in the position where, like, it's always the third auto. You know, the third auto is always going to be your Witt, your Aquino, your Lewis Robert. It's always going to be the third auto. So this is the auto in that spot, Josh Rojas. I don't know him. Anyway, Arizona D-backs. But that's the thing. If it's not in a Bowman product, I don't know him. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean that Josh Rojas isn't a good hit. I don't know. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so then we've got Don't Just Stand There, Buster Posey, Brandon Lau, another Abreu, Acuna, and Scherzer. So nothing I actually have to write on, which I like. I don't like writing on everything. Find a Pop-Tart. You know, that would be a funny break, wouldn't it? That would be a funny break. Anyway. Are you sure I missed it? You sure he wasn't in the I didn't sleep in? Yeah, see? Right there. I didn't miss it. I just didn't remember it when we got to the end and I saw the comment saying, "Hey, hit me a Mike Trout." I forgot. Will Smith. Yeah, I don't go too many places, you know. I come to the shop, I go home, and I go eat. I mean, and that's it. I don't do anything else. Yeah, her insurance is $750 a month. That's no lie. It's because of the multiple accidents and her age. But the main reason her insurance is so high is we don't own the car. If you don't own the car, you have to have comprehensive insurance at the highest amount, like the highest amount. So that's why her insurance is so high. And she's asked me repeatedly to pay off her car, but I don't want... It's not that I can't pay off her car. I can. I could pay off her car. But if I pay off her car, then, you know, I've bought her 2 cars, and she hasn't really had to work at it. Austin Riley. And I always feel like you should work for your stuff. You know, not that I can't do some things. Like I bought the first one, but it was kind of a junker. It only cost me $3,500. And I put $8,000 down on this one. So, I mean, it's not that I haven't helped, you know. I believe very strongly that you care more about your possessions if you had to work for them. You know, if some of that money is yours. If I just pay for it, then, you know, it's just something somebody gave you. You know? So anyway, that's why her insurance is so high. if we owned the car, she could get the minimum insurance, and it would only be, it'd probably still be a couple hundred. It'd probably still be a couple $100. But that's just not one to play in the heat. No, we're talking about insurance rates for a teenager with a couple accidents in Florida. So, yeah. Shane Bieber for the Indians. That's a nice hit. Nice little card right there. I like the Austin Riley for the Braves, too. That's also a nice card. Kyle Lewis, rookie. And, of course, the Lewis Roberts, a nice hit. Buster Posey and Aquino for the Reds. She should keep the higher insurance plan, but the only reason she can... Okay, so this is what I did. So, I mean, you guys are going to laugh at me, but I believe you should work for your stuff. But at the same time, I also gave her a raise from $10 an hour to $16 an hour. And the reason I did that is so that she could work and afford her insurance. Brandon Woodruff, that's a nice black refractor, bro. Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers. So, I mean, I'm also the guy that says, hey, you should work for your stuff, but at the same time, I gave her a 60% raise so that she could afford it, I mean, I'm still a sucker. I'm still a sucker. Indians, again, Carlos Santana. I mean, I had to make it to where she could actually still afford the things she has. Because I wanted her to have the car. It was a really nice car. It's a Kia Forte. It's a 2019 Kia Forte. So it's a nice car. I mean, I really liked it. It's nicer than my car. It's nicer than my wife's car. But it had a really high safety rating. And that was really important to me, I wanted to get her like a 1980s Yugo, Not Yugo, sorry. Yugo's the opposite of what I meant. What's the car from the 80s that you can't damage? Yugo's the one that you tap and blows up. What am I trying to say, guys? That it's a foreign car. It's I think German. And if you hit it, nothing happens to it. It's like a tank. Oh my gosh, no, I can't think of it. I cannot think of the name of the car I'm trying to say. Oh, I hate it when I do that because now I look like an idiot. Somebody will name it. It's a nice car. I mean, it's... I'm going to have to get on the computer and look it up. Volpe, that's a nice hit. Kellenic was in there too. Volvo, yeah, not Yugo, Volvo. Thank you so much. I felt so stupid. Yes, Volvo is exactly what I meant. A Humvee would work too. Subaru. Suzuki Samurai. A friend of mine had a Suzuki Samurai when we were kids. We were at a gas station one time, and he was pumping gas, and he put his foot up on it, and where he put his foot broke off. Suzuki Samurai. Brennan Davis. All right, let's see what the auto is. Oh, it's orange. Ooh, it's orange. Did you like that, how I said that? Ooh. Trammell, is that correct, guys? Trammell. I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to say everybody's name correctly. I really am. All right, here we go. I like Eric Rivera, but most people are like, no, not Eric Rivera. I think Eric Rivera is a good name. I think he's going to be good, but I get it if people aren't happy. So not the greatest box that time, but we did have a Lewis Robert in Finest. So there is that. We all know cars. All All right, so this is what we got. We got a Volpe, Wander Franco, Brennan Davis, Eric Rivera orange auto, which I like quite a bit, but I don't care about y'all's opinions. Brandon Woodruff, Lewis, Robert, Austin Riley, Brian Abreu, Palumbo, Josh Rojas, which they put in the hit spot, so that's fantastic. Scherzer, Acuna, Abreu, Brandon Lau, and don't just stand there. It's Buster Posey. So, Stevie, I was talking about, hey, look, you got the Yankees, and then I didn't pull you one. So, what does that make me? That's not a very nice person. I don't think so. I'm going to go like this. Alec Bohm? Oh, man, that's like hearing that Kai Boom is actually Key Boom. It's just not as cool. I wish you hadn't have told me that. I've got a Mustang. I've got an old Mustang, but it's not exactly an everyday driver.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications. If you enjoyed what you watched, smash the like button. And if you're looking for a great group break, remember,
He's been breaking for 10 years straight. Who knows what he'll pull today? Cheap fun breaks is the big league way.
this has been a production of CFB TV.